I'm live.
Oh my God. Hi guys, welcome again to another episode of Entertainment Gist on Legit TV. My name is Abisola Alawode and I have
Toby Crackett.
Toby Crackett is in the building. So guys, I don't know why we always apologize every time, but we have to do it. We apologize for not coming here as frequently as we should.
Please accept our sincere apologies.
I want to say please accept our condolence.
God.
That is not our portion. Amen.
Amen.
So, guys, thank you again for joining us. Usually, we are supposed to come away every Thursday from 3 o'clock or 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Between 3 and 4 p.m. But sometimes things happen that make the show not happen. We're serious. Things happen that make the show not happen. Good. Okay. So on that note, we do apologize. We hope you forgive us. So today we have just two very, very short topics. You understand? Very, very short topics. Now, if you are a fan of the popular reality show BBNaija, this is for you. Even if you are not a fan at all, but you've heard things that are happening in the house, please come and share your opinions. Come and share your thoughts. Remember, we always like everybody watching at home to get involved themselves with our show. So we are just going to talk about a few things. So today we are going to talk about, like I said earlier, BBNaija and stuff that's been happening on the show. Recently, 2 of the housemates appeared to sleep with each other. Which one be?
No, I'm enjoying your...
You understand? 2 of the housemates appeared to sleep with each other during, not once, like 2 or 3 times now.
Okay.
How many? I'm asking you, how many times?
No, you are saying
now you be authority. You be authority. No. So 2 of the housemates, a couple of times appear to have slept with each other. I'm talking about Khafi and Gedoni. So, but
AKA Gedoni.
AKA Gedoni. So the funny thing is, a lot of people have shared their thoughts about what happened. People are saying Khafi shouldn't have. People are saying Gedoni shouldn't have. So it's a whole mess. It's a whole mess. I'll explain the whole situation a bit, but I just want you guys to know what we are talking about today. We are asking the question if there's anything bad with Khafi and Gedoni sleeping with each other, eating each other's work. I'll be able to say that thing.
Chopping each other's
work.
work.
Chopping each other's work in the BBNaija house. Is anything wrong with it? That's what we're talking about today. We'll also be asking the question, do you think this year's BBNaija is boring? Like this season's BBNaija, is it boring? Those are the questions we are asking today. So shout out to everybody who's already dropping a comment. Thank you very, very much. Please invite your friends. Let them come and talk. Let them come here and say. Let them come open their mouth and talk.
Let them share their thoughts and opinions on the topic today.
Today is the BBNaija day. Nothing more. Nothing.
Come and stand your favorite.
Yes. So before I ask Cracky his opinion on the whole situation, let me just give you guys a little background of everything that's happening. I think the guys in the house are. There are how many months? There are months and 2 weeks now.
Yes. No, they are just over a month. Like it was this Sunday that they became a month.
So it's a month and a week.
Yes.
A month and a week already. These guys have been in the house. A lot of things have happened. We've had evictions. We've had people leave. We've had people come back. It's been a very, very. I don't want to say. Let me just use the word interesting. So one of the interesting things that's happened is the couplings. You know, the housemates that have turned themselves into couples. We have IK and Mercy. We have Gedoni and Khafi. We have, who else again? Is there a couple? Who else?
I think that as well. Others are just shooting shots.
Yeah, others are just shooting shots. So the couples in the house are just IK and Khafi. IK and Mercy and Gedoni and Khafi. But out of these couples, one of them has appeared to take it to the next level, figuratively, physically, romantically, chemistryically,
and all the
Kalis,
even I Kali.
Yeah, so Gedoni and Khafi appeared to have slept with each other on the show. So we're asking the question today: do you think it's wrong? Do you think it's good? So let us hear your thoughts. So crack it. What do you think?
First off, I have to say that they are both adults, so they know what they are doing. You know, but also looking at the way Gedoni has addressed it and he has spoken about it, I don't think it is something that is enjoying now. Maybe the first time he enjoyed it, or the second time, and I think now that it's now becoming continuous, I mean,
irregular. It's not irregular.
So it's
regular occurrence.
He's now trying to like tone it down or something, or maybe it's just focusing on the game more than Khafi. Because the story that is going around now is she's the one always asking and demanding. And if you even look at the eviction shows, and also she's always, you know, hung up on him, trying to always be in his face and all that, and trying to please him and all the like. So I just think basically it's not wrong because they are both adults. But also you might look at it as someone has to check the other. And I don't think Gedoni is doing that, even though he's not really liking it. He's just going with the flow. So when she comes, he's just, okay, maybe because he doesn't want to hurt her feelings or because he knows the kind of person she is or something. But to me personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. You cannot, if you're not watching them, they'll probably be doing this. You understand?
So even being in the house and being in front of millions of Nigerians is not a factor at all.
Yeah, to me it's not.
It's not a factor. So when they should keep sleeping with each other. That's what I say.
If they so
it's a lie. Say it. Say it.
If they
let everybody hear you say it. Like.
No. See, there is Mike and Ike and
Mercy.
There is Ike and Mercy.
Yeah.
And they are in a relationship sort of. And they are not having sex. So it is if they choose.
If they choose.
And they feel okay, maybe their relationship has gotten to that level where they can now have sex and be comfortable and so on. And they are doing it. So this is not the first time people have sex in the Big Brother house.
Oh, okay.
So and this will probably not be the last
time.
You get. And they are even doing it under the duvet. It's not like they're in the toilet or something.
I see what he did there.
What did I do?
All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining in. God bless each and every one of you that's watching. Shout out to our guys that are watching on YouTube. I have Henry Osaze Osunde saying hello. Henry, hello. Where are you watching from? Let us know where you are watching from. Hope your day is going very, very fine. Sim John is also saying hi, guys. Hi, John. Hi. Thank you very much for joining. Let's go to the guys on Facebook as well. Now,
share your thoughts also. Let us know what you think, you know.
Exactly.
Join the conversation.
Exactly. So I apologize if I've not taken a couple of comments from Facebook already. So this is from Thelma Nkechi. She says she gets the show is boring. She says it is wrong because they are not husband and wife. And it's against God's commandment. So China Gorom Ifeanyi Tony Fabulous says it's boring than that of last year when we had younger ones keeping the house alive always. On the so-called Khafi, I pity her because she has made herself too cheap for the world. She has nothing at all to teach younger ladies. Now, China Gorom, in as much as we're asking a question about Khafi and Gedoni sleeping with each other, it's not an avenue for you to use derogatory terms or water her down in any way. That's not the focus here.
Her personality is not hinged on whether she had sex in the house or not. I mean,
you understand?
To me, she's still a cool person. I like her a lot because she's lively, she's open, she's free-spirited. So because she now had sex in the house, that doesn't mean
because they slept with each other.
Because they slept with each other in the house, that doesn't mean
she has reduced.
You understand?
You understand. So please let's be guided when talking about these people. Let's not use derogatory terms at all. Okay, let's move on. So Emmanuel King says, "Is that not what the show is all about?" That's not what the show is all about now.
No.
Basically, the show is a social experiment.
Yes.
If you understand,
how you react with other people with different backgrounds
in a closed situation,
without interacting with any other person.
Exactly. Okay, so Joshua Egbani say, hello guys, how are you doing? Joshua, we are doing very fine.
Jay.
We are doing very, very fine. We'd like to hear your thoughts on the topic of today. Osinati says nice work. Thank you very much. Chris Osarity says he's watching from Italy.
Wow. Gelato. Merci. Gelato.
Chris, how is Italy this afternoon? Hope you guys are having a wonderful.
Hope you've had some gelato.
Exactly. So let us hear your own thoughts on the issue of today. Gedoni and Khafi sleeping with each other on the show. Is it good or is it bad? Basically. Munawako say all is fun. Nothing is wrong there. Okay.
So it's all part of the game.
Okay, exactly. So Lawal Yahaya is saying hi from Kano. It is wrong. That's why BBNaija should be banned. So Lawal Yahaya is watching from Kano, and you know how people, the northern state of Kano is. There is a lot of religious everything that's going on around there. So Lawal, I want to ask you: are you saying the show should be banned from a moral standpoint, or are you saying the show should be banned because two adults appear to sleep with each other on the show? Let us know. I need you to explain further why you think the show they should be banned. So Yakubu Saidu says you are enjoying. How is the rain there? Rain is not falling now, but it has been falling since. Help us beg God that rainy season have passed. So
there should be a break.
Yes,
break like they say.
Exactly. So Akiduro Omalita Tosin Oluwatoyin
Okay.
Akiduro,
What did he
Omalicha Tosin, Oluwatoyin. Hey!
What did he say?
I'm just going to call the name one more time. Akiduro, Tosin, Omalicha, Oluwatoyin.
What did he say?
Beautiful name. So, Omalicha says...
Okay, my name is...
Omalicha... Omalicha says, see, I'm tired of seeing both of them on my screen. Let them do and leave already. I want them to evict them. Okay. He says, I rated Khafi, but now I don't understand that anymore. Hopefully our ex, in quotes, who just got in the house, will distract her from Gedoni or something. Now, the new housemates that were brought into the house, what's his name? Joe and Joe, Elo, Venita, I can't remember the last, and NK. Most of them, they just brought them into the house. They are going to also be competing for the prize money, which I don't understand why that happened. But I guess Biggie knows what he's doing. You understand? So there are rumors that Joe is an ex of Khafi, which we are not still sure about. So I guess that is what Tosin is talking about. She's saying she doesn't understand them anymore. As a result, they should pack their load and go. So let me ask you guys again: do you think it's time for Khafi and Gedoni to go?
No, but I think it's time for Gedoni to leave.
Why? Why is it time for Gedoni to leave?
Because he's blocking my Khafi's face.
Did he force himself on her?
I heard he's not in the game.
Did he force himself?
Once they evict Gedoni like this, I go clear. At least you cry the relationship out.
But
you know?
wait.
Just like Esther did.
Was there a gun to her head to dally with?
There wasn't a gun to her head, but yet again, Gedoni is playing the game and Khafi isn't.
Khafi, you feel that's not right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's not being open to her, or maybe he's just feeling like he doesn't want to hurt her feelings or something.
Okay.
So that's why he's being subtle. But I mean, him telling guys that he's eating kiwi so that he would not come to him and so on. So that means he doesn't really feel like that much to be in the game. So let him just tell her straight up, babe, let us chill on this thing. When we get outside,
basically should break up.
You understand? When we get outside the house, there's a lot of time for this and so on.
Okay,
rather than just spoiling Khafi.
Obi Thomas says he's enjoying the show. Shout out to you, Obi. Ayola is saying he's enjoying the show as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Asia Tiger said they came there to add bluefin.
Really?
Muna Wako is watching us from Switzerland. Hi, Switzerland. This hot afternoon. How are my people on Swiss?
Yeah.
Swiss cheese.
Because I know you want to talk about one street now. Go say it in Swiss.
Oh, okay. Becky Burch-Wetzel says, who cares what happens in someone else's bedroom? Mind your own business.
Damn. But Big Brother is our business.
Becky, exactly. Big Brother is actually a lot of people's business because, they all tune in to watch the show. So I guess there's no... So I guess Becky is talking about the fact that people just need to move on from whatever happened between Khafi.
But another thing I also think is if the house is that interesting, people will not be hell-bent on just milking everything out from that particular event. If there are some other things, maybe someone is fighting someone or these two are beefing themselves and they are still eating from the same pot. Understand? People are going to talk about those things. But because that's the only thing they can talk about, so people just keep going round and round. And sometimes they might not even have sex the next day. Maybe they are just under the duvet and people just see two things moving. They're having sex. Because there's nothing to talk about.
Yeah. So that's another discussion we get to before the end of the show. So Lawal Yahaya, who wrote in from Kano, is back. He says he wants the show to be banned because it's immoral. Vital Arubi says the show is satanic. If I may ask, where is Gouda Ultimate Search? That's a question for the organizers. But satanic, BBNaija satanic.
How?
Vital, how? Emmanuel Douglas says it is wrong. BBNaija is promoting immorality. It's in an already spoiled society. From Makodi. Cracky, quickly answer his question. Emmanuel.
It's not promoting immorality. It's the people that are acting it. They did not put them in the house to say, okay, go and act immoral. You understand? When you are in the house and these are one of the things that happen. You go into a school or maybe you gain admission into school and the first few things you do is look for someone you have a relationship with. You understand? So it is a social experiment and it is not everybody that got into the house that started looking for a relationship. Most of them on the stage before they go into the house said they are in a relationship or they are single but not searching. But once they go into the house, everything just changed. They are all as we are cozying up to someone, loving someone and so on. So that shows you that this experiment is actually working. When you say okay, you are something, and the next minute you are another thing. Are you really what you say? But because nobody is watching you, you are feeling okay, you are better than someone and so on.
Exactly. Shout out to Akan Nwako, who's watching.
Akan,
senior,
how you doing?
I don't know if you call it senior J-Pron. But shout out to you, Akan. So George Aromosela is watching from Australia. Thank you very much, George.
Wow.
Becky made a comment earlier. She said, "How is this news?" But Becky, you came here to comment on something that is not news.
It is news.
Do you understand? BBNaija is news. If you think about it, it's an industry that's helped a lot of people grow. So no matter how you think about it, you know it is news. Okay. Exactly. Tunde Olaniyan says those two don't send anyone. Adekule Olamilekon says with Khafi attitude, she has made BBN a show for Cost family. Or more Adekule, we might have to stop you or even block you from commenting on our show because this is a no insult zone.
Come on now.
We've said it before, we do not want derogatory comments to anybody, no matter
all those things you can't say it to our face.
You understand? So Adekule would like you to please either apologize for your statement or know that you will be taken out of commenting from our show. Thank you. So George says, the guy from Australia says he thinks Big Brother has lost its value. That's another thing.
What was the value?
Moscolino Nwafok says Oyibo girl will always fall in love, not like all these Nigerian girls really love. You know, Khafi has spent a better part of her life in the UK. So
you see, that's another a lot of people are not looking at.
Abi Akiduro Omalicha Tosin's back. He said, let me just add, please, Team Mike, keep voting. All of you that voted,
you could go and Jeff will just stay. All of you that think Jeff will do.
You know, Mike, Jeff is going home. There are no two ways about it.
So if there are two that are going home,
if there are two that are going home, Messi cannot go.
Mike, not Messi, it's Thatcher.
Is Messi up for eviction?
No.
Who are
Thatcher, Omashola, Mike, and Jeff.
Jeff and Mashola should go now.
Jeff and Mike.
No. Jeff and Mashola should go. Mashola, he's done the shout up and down. Jeff and Mashola should go.
Don't worry you. Worry.
I know that I worry win that. Chinemerem Gibbs says, please, they should evict Gedoni so that Khafi realize why she's there. So I think he's agreeing. He's agreeing with you. Akanawako say, the 4 hour Lenu. BBNaija, I'll be there in the next episode. Aka wants to go for BBNaija.
Wow, it will really be nice to see you, you know. But you'll not be commenting on our...
Exactly. So, Akan, let's start a campaign. Get Akan into the BBNaija house.
Wow.
That would be nice. He says, Senator Olawode, Oluwa Miero, crack. Thank you very much, Akan.
I even read that. You try.
If you told Shitu says, well done, guys. Shout out to you, Shitu. Thank you very much. Tony and Eve says, we have a nice concept. Thank you very much. So now let's head on to the guys on YouTube. We have a lot of comments. Wow. Famusiwa Bishop Corey be saying hi. Sim John, he says he's watching from Dubai.
Wow.
Kola Wole Peter says, do we need this kind of show in Nigeria right now? Immorality is already an order of the day. Why encouraging immorality? Why sponsoring such a show with huge amounts and degrading education? Nigeria is finished. Wow.
It is a show. That is what it is. There are other shows around the country that you can watch. So you don't need to tune into it. They are just there and creating a platform for people that actually want to watch it. It is a social experiment, like they say. And it is just to show how people are going to act when they are not being watched, or maybe when they are being watched. You understand? So I don't think it promotes immorality. It is, if you want to be immoral, that you be immoral. And if you are being immoral and people still like you, that goes to show that there are people that actually like immorality. So it is not about the person, it's about the people that actually like it and are promoting it.
Exactly.
So the platform is just there for you to just come and do what you want to do. So it is what you want to do, and maybe it interests people and they come and that's when you can now say, no, you cannot say the show promotes immorality. How many of them are immoral? What exactly is immorality?
Exactly. So Bishop Courage Famusiwa says it is crazy, it is becoming too much. He says that girl Khafi will not be the same, will definitely not be the same after the show.
I'm certain of it, I agree.
She won't be the same after the show?
Yeah, she won't be the same. Because once she gets out of the house and she watches the clips over, maybe saying some things or the way he acts, that's when she'll be able to realize that, maybe I let my guard down a little bit. Because in a diary session, or in one of our diary sessions, she was saying that if if someone had told her that in a week she would fall in love, she would have said no, because before it would take months or maybe a year before she can even give a guy a chance. But now she's falling in love in weeks and so on. So even she herself, she's looking at it like, this is a new me. And that's someone that is really open and honest with herself. Unlike others that are just forming and just trying to see Esther that was claiming that she doesn't like Nelson like that, or they are just friends. When they evicted Nelson, she was crying her eyes out. You know, as if no, she wants him to come back so that she can really express herself.
And everything.
So that just goes to show that there are a lot of people that are denying themselves of some things, and they are supposed to say it, but they are not saying it.
Exactly.
And just have a few moments to say it. And those are the little things that people are not saying in the show that they should be saying, but they are looking at the broader picture. Oh, it's immoral. Oh, why are people in there? Why are they this? You are living with human beings. So and you are going to enter a bus with a woman, you understand?
They will be the same.
But because you are not in a confined place, you think, okay, you can just shake it off or something. But if you are in a confined place, what exactly would you do?
That's what BBNaija is all about. So Cracky has given you a year's.
May them sign me. Oh my God.
Okay. Celestine Ogbonna says, I'm reading from comments on YouTube. Celestine says, BBNaija should be banned. They're acting porno movies in there. He's watching from Brazil. That's another thing.
I'm sure you do watch it, because for you to be able to describe it as one, then obviously.
Okay, Sim John says, guys, the show is all about having sex. Well,
thank you.
Kola Ole Peter is back. He says Nigeria is not ripe enough for this kind of show, and more so there's moral standard unlike the Western world. So I'd like to answer that. Mr. Kola Ole Peter, thank you for your comments and everything, but let's be realistic here. Like he said, it's a social experiment. You put a bunch of youths together and see, let's see how they will stay for 60 days or 90 days, or 90 something days.
99.
Their normal human reactions will definitely come to the forefront. So the fact that one or two of them have done what is expected in a way doesn't mean the show. What's your comment again? It says like moral standard.
There are 18 of them in the house. It's only 2.
And they are all adults. So I don't think this is something about moral standard.
And the show is rated 18.
It's rated 18. So
and there's parental guidance for that particular show.
If you are talking about kids getting to watch the show, then you feel that it is your own duty as a parent to make sure your child doesn't get corrupted by such things. So let the show be. Bishop Courage is back, says Gedoni is using how to play the game, and the poor girl cannot even see it. Kola Ole is watching from the UK. Thank you, Mr. Kola Ole Peter. Shout out to you. He's back again. He says, Ima, you have no point. Try to be honest with yourself. Nigeria is at the verge of collapse, and you are teasing the light. We will not collapse by God's grace.
Amen.
Amen. Mr. Kola Ole Peter.
We are one. United we stand.
Andrew says he's watching from Dublin, Ireland. He's honestly loving the show. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
So Kola Ole Peter has a comment that is very funny. He says she's not white. Let's stop encouraging immorality. Now, Mr. Kola Ole, that's a tone, a tad racist if you think about it.
Yeah, it is.
Because most of us do not know that we can actually be racist to white people. When you say she's not white, it means that you're saying a white person has no morals, and that's not true. That's what you're saying, Mr. Kola Ole. Thank you very much for your comment, but let's avoid all forms of derogatory comments. Okay. Zubi Osita Diman says BBNaija this season is full of rich guys. They didn't give ordinary Nigerian.
You never can tell. Maybe because of the food that they are going to offer them, and they'll be like, what is this? Gelato? Gelato?
Okay. So, Oluwatosin's vlog says, great show, guys. Thumbs up. Thank you very much, Oluwatosin. Now let's go back to Facebook. Guys, unfortunately, we may have to leave in a few minutes, but shout out to everybody who's dropping a comment.
Thank
you don't take
your
comments, please do not be offended. We
are going to react
to them. Later. So Humphrey Uche says he's watching from Cameroon. He goes, Mike for the money.
Better boot.
Ben Fachi says he wants good ultimates to come back.
Tell them now, send them a message.
Humphrey is back. He says, Khafi, please give Gedoni some breathing space.
Back off a little bit.
Humphrey is back again. He says, a lot of people saying the show is immoral. Subscribe to adult channels.
Thank you.
All you hypocrites.
If you look at their browser history like this, damn.
Voila. Wahala.
Download that part. In fact, they don't download that again. They stream and
They stream now. Ola Imatu says Omashola for the money. It seems Omashola's people are coming out to fight for their own. Gift Onogbu is asking the topic. Gift, we talked about BBNaija. Gedoni and Khafi are appearing to sleep with each other. On the show, we are asking the question, is anything wrong in it, or is just a normal thing that's happened? Yes. On this note, we have to go now, guys. Thank you very, very much for joining us on today's episode of Entertainment Gist. We've been talking about BBNaija. We were talking about Khafi and Gedoni, who appeared to sleep with each other not once but twice or 3 times.
Or more than twice.
Or more than twice. And we're asking the question, do you think it's wrong? A lot of people have been bashing Khafi, but very few people have been bashing Gedoni, forgetting that it's 2 people who decided to
actually say no as a man.
Each other.
You can say no.
You understand? So you cannot say because Khafi did something was the one who's no. You can't even remove anybody. You
because the roles are switched now. You know that on a normal day, the guy that's always pressuring the girl.
But now it's the girl that is. So now you guys are no. Let's not do that, guys. It's been amazing talking to everybody. Shout out to everybody who dropped a comment on YouTube. We also read a lot of stuff is happening on YouTube, guys. Do not forget that we stream these shows live on Facebook and on YouTube. Just go to YouTube and search for Legit TV. You'll see our video popping up there. It's the video currently running at the moment. Peter Ifeolu Abamidele says, please read my comment. Oh, hey.
I read your comment.
No, she's back. He says, I hope Khafi won't perform. No,
come on, man.
Peter Ifeolu Abamidele.
Don't come for my Khafi.
Oh, sorry, we've read your comments, but your first comment was too explicit. Let me use that one. Guys, thank you very much for joining us. Do not forget, this is Legit TV. Crack it, any last words?
Keep watching the show, keep supporting us, and don't forget to share the video and invite your friends.
Yes.
We'll see you next week.
Definitely. And do not forget that as soon as the housemates are evicted, we also organize interviews, exclusive interviews with them. Who have you known that? We've interviewed almost all of them.
Just maybe the recent.
Just except Thelma and Nelson. But before before Tuesday next week, they'll be here to share that experience. So make sure you stay tuned. Please remember, remember to follow legit.ng on all platforms. On Twitter, we are legit.ng news. On Instagram, we are legit.ng. On Facebook, we are legit.ng. We are legit.ng. Facebook. Legit.ng. So make sure you search. On YouTube, we are Legit TV. And please, if you want to follow me and increase my own small ministry, is Abisola the Great on all platforms. Crack it.
Yeah, it's Tobilove_O on Twitter.
Yeah, guys. Shout out to everybody who's dropped a comment. Kola Ole Peter Ifeolu Abamidele, and of course, Akiduro Omalicha Tosin. Thank you very much, guys. Peace.
We vote for